My name is Lee Matthews. I'm the Ag Science and Welding instructor at Cypress Ridge High School. And every year we hold a welding contest. This is our 6th year for that welding contest. The companies in the industry that sponsor our contest are doing this for multiple reasons. The biggest one is so they can then hire these students that are coming out of our welding programs, coming out of these contests. They see firsthand what we as teachers are doing in the classroom.
This contest is so important because there is a shortage of welders in the state of Texas as well as the nation. So we're doing our part on the educational level to get these kids employed, to give them the basic skills they need to be successful in life at low cost. I have to emphasize that. It is definitely low cost versus just going on to post-secondary.
I'm here in support of the school and our teachers and our students who are putting this program on, trying to spotlight what CFISD and Cypress Ridge High School are doing for their students in the area of welding, providing all kinds of opportunities, whether that be something right out of high school or something that they're going to use while they're pursuing additional training. It's just a wonderful opportunity that we provide.
It's the kids. It's important for these kids to have a chance, and a lot of the kids that I work with over the last 16 years already have families and have no goals for college and need a start. And this contest have opened the door for a lot of students, built their confidence in meeting industry people, meeting the judges. It's just amazing to see what it's done for some of the students. So, especially when I go to some of my customers, the fabricators, and I see them in the shop and they yell my name out. I mean, that's very special. So that's kind of why we do the contest.
It gives our young people a chance to learn a marketable skill and a chance to display that skill to their peers and their teachers as well as industry.
I want to pursue welding as a career, so this is a good step to me getting into the real world and the welding world.
So it's really important to manufacturers and companies like mine to have some of these kids trained and able to get employment directly out of high school.
It's a great cause. You get high school kids to come out here and do what they're wanting to learn to do is weld, which is a great thing. You know, we have a lack of welders in the industry right now, so these kids come out here and show tons of passion, trying to learn the trade so they can get out into the real world and make a career out of this.
I want to help these kids realize that they're not all alone. We're here to support them. We want them to have a trade and have a job that they can support their families with.
You see the spark in everyone's eye, what drives them into getting in this program. Everything you see is welded.
We've been involved with the contest for 8 or 9 years now, so we're kind of one of the longer running people that have supported it. It's kind of nice because the kids always get to see the weld physically, but they don't get to see how it's made up. So when we get to do the x-ray, we show them internally what the flaws are in the weld. And that's what they're going to see in the industry. That's when they have the codes, where they pass or fail in the code. So they don't get to do it in high school typically until we started doing these x-rays.
It was less industry involvement. Now there's so much industry involvement. Our students are almost pre-interviewing for possible employment. I mean, industry is there, they're judging their welds. I have even seen kids be handed a business card and said, hey, when you graduate, please reach out to me. So there are employment opportunities, and the industry members are really taking advantage of it. So it has grown greatly.
This school district being dedicated to putting out welders is really filling a need and a void in this industry, in this town.
I sponsored this contest because welding and fabrication is a dying breed. It's a dying art, and I want to make sure that I help out with the kids in the future to help grow this type of art and this type of work. These kids that come here, that invest their time, evidently have talent and want to display it, and helps build the infrastructure in the metal of this world.
Texas High School Welding Series we started this year. Each contest gets progressively harder. Our contest this year was entirely what the industry needs in our area and what the industry that supports us needs. Many of the contests that we start with in September start with a stick process, an SMAW, shielded metal arc welding, and then we progressively get harder. Our companies, our industry here in our area needs flux core. They need MIG welders. So that's what we did our contest to this year. We as males think that, you know, we get out in the shop, we know what we're doing. However, females are taking over. This year at our contest, the champion of the level 3, which was the pipe welding, was a female from Beeville, Texas.
It intrigued me, so I wanted to learn about it, and after a while I got real good at it. It's difficult because you're competing against all these other guys. It's like a pipe, and then you gotta do the root pass, and it has to go through all the way, so then it could mend together, and then you just gotta make it look good on the outside.
Part of it's being in the moment, not having the practice available. I like the pressure that it puts me under, you have to get this weld right this one time. And also I have a slight competitive nature, so it's nice to be able to compare myself and see where I am compared to other people. A lot of it, I feel like people either underestimate me or overestimate me, just simply because you hear the rumors that she's just a girl. This is a predominantly male-dominated area, and so women aren't really there very often, and so we're almost an unknown, and so they're not sure how to react entirely.
This is one of the best contests of the year. Since we've started this contest, this year was an inaugural year for us as far as the Texas High School Welding Series. Myself and about 10 or 12 other teachers, as well as industry, got together this year and started the Texas High School Welding Series. The awards this year were plentiful. Students were winning $500 hoods. They were winning multiple toolboxes, chest toolboxes, like you would see on a job site, full of tools, full of wrenches, vice grips, more hoods, welding sleeves, grinders. Level 1 was a 3F fillet weld in the vertical up position with a 45 flux core wire. Level 2 was a 2G with a 60-10 root pass, bevel weld, 60-10 root pass with a 45 flux core fill and cover. And level 3 was a 1G pipe on a rollout wheel with a 60-10 and a 78. 14 out of the roughly 30 that were x-rayed at our contest were able to pass x-ray.
If you see this and you're a company, or you're a business owner, or you're a business leader, be open to these things when you see them. Be willing to be a sponsor, because it's a great program. It really furthers the kids, their education, not only their education, but what they're going to do after they walk out of high school.
We look forward to next year's contest, the 7th annual Cypress Ridge FFA Welding Contest, and next year even more industry to put these kids in front of, so they can be productive members of society.